A general store in a small town is a lie of CNBC. You're lying to people. They're not going to be millionaires with their side hustle. It's not going to work.
And it shows. The shop's still open, but it's wearing us down. What should I do? About a year ago, my fiance and I opened a small general store in my hometown as a side hustle. We both work full-time an hour away, so we hired my mom to be the cashier. At first, it went okay. We were making around $3,500 per month. Christmas was amazing, over $7,000 in sales. But since then, it's dropped. Last month, we did $1,800. This month, we might be worse. For the second time, we've had to pay salary and taxes, about $900 out of our own pocket. We're not present enough, and it shows. The shop's still open, but it's wearing us down. What should I do?
Okay, well, the good news is they won't have a big tax bill.
Okay.
That's the good news. Ironically, though, as a retail store, they have to pay sales tax depending on the state they're in, unless they're in New Hampshire. And what's going to happen then is they will lose money on their business and still owe taxes.
Ouch.
Because they have to pay that sales tax to their state. So we got a retail store, an amazing 84,000. Well, no, it was not an 84,000 year business, is it?
No.
It looks like it's going to hit what?
That was a good month.
In the whole year, 40,000.
40? That's generous.
Generous.
Unless they do another 7,000 next Christmas.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Might be
I mean, they're doing
30,000.
2,000 a month at most, right?
So they said, what is it? Payroll was $900 a month for mom, the cashier. I think they might be breaking some minimum wage laws on what they're paying their mother.
Mom's getting paid commission.
Yeah. Okay, a general store in a small town. Let's say he hadn't started the business yet, Riley. What would you have told him?
Not to do it. Yeah. Maybe have a seasonal business. Go 2 months. You'd be like the Halloween stores, right?
Okay.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
That they saw potential, or there was something that gave them the idea that this would be a profitable business. Because two people with jobs don't just open a convenience store or whatever.
General store.
General store, right?
Yeah.
You don't just drive past Dollar General and go, I'm going to open one of those.
I don't know.
When you got two jobs.
Yeah, I'm going to start competing against.
There was a town of 6,000.
It's a pretty big town.
There's either like
big?
You didn't say that.
I mean, it's big enough for a Dollar General, isn't it?
Oh man,
Are they competing?
If that's their competition.
Yeah.
Do you think Dollar General would already be there?
We need to look this up on Google Maps because honestly, some of these, a town, 6,000 people clustered in a downtown, there's probably multiple shops. But if it's 6,000 people and they're spread out and the town is 6 miles wide, then who knows? And then we don't know the location.
Right.
Obviously, we're going to give advice here, but we don't know anything about retail. And I think we all think we're too smart to get into retail. You have to buy stuff to sell. That's horrible.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
It's inventorying stuff.
Yeah.
And then I bet if they even had months that were good, they took whatever money they took in and bought more inventory. So all their profit is sitting there on the shelves.
Yeah.
So
they need to have a going out of business sale.
That's exactly what they need to do. So I don't know, retail isn't maybe as cursed as restaurants, although restaurants are retail, right?
Yeah.
But fundamentally, like you're going to sit there all day long hoping a customer comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
It's just horrible. But there's billionaires who have made money in retail.
Sure.
But there's billionaires who made money in restaurants. But that doesn't mean it's not stupid.
Yeah.
Sure.
Risky.
All right.
Not in love with the business.
Not in love
I
with
would learn to try. I would begin winding it down as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Find ways to get out of your lease. That's just scary.
Oh, that's true. Hopefully it's month to month, but
yeah,
it could be stuck. They might need to sell the store for $1.
But let's just talk in general. Let's talk side hustle for a moment.
Yeah, side hustle.
What are your thoughts on side hustles?
Oh, it's a lie of CNBC. You're lying to people. They're not going to be millionaires with their side hustle. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
You know, there's a guy named Tillman Fertitta. He made $10 billion in the restaurant business.
Right.
You won't make any money in the restaurant business. You're going to lose all your money. And retail, same way. You're not Sam Walton.
It's a terrible time to open retail or general because everything's online now.
Oh, gosh,
so
you're right.
If your plan was going to do a side business, which is not a great idea. I don't think it's impossible, but
yeah.
I like it for some. It's got to be something that is online where I work. I can do it from my home.
Yeah.
Because in-person stuff and retail and restaurants and all this stuff, you have to be there.
Right. Yeah.
Where an online store, commerce, things like that.
Yeah.
Online commerce can all be done from your home.
So you don't have to drive to another location. Like they said, it's an hour away.
That was the regular job. The regular job's an hour away.
Yeah. So now they're driving. If this was an online general store, they could be doing it from their office after hours or from wherever their location is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got three problems here. These people don't have their heart in it. That's what fundamentally a side hustle is. It is, I don't care if this works out or not. Well, good, it won't work out.
I'm not invested.
So we went to a wedding one time, not Christian, and they made their own vows. And the vow said, I don't know what the vow was, but it's like, I promise to be faithful to you not till death do us part, as long as we meet each other's needs. That line was in there. And it was like, okay, what does this mean? It's okay if it doesn't work out, is what their vow said.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And now, like, spoiler alert, he died. So we don't know what would have happened. But the truth is, like, with that attitude going into a marriage, it's not going to work. And the idea of, my wife and I, we were just doing this as a side hustle. That says, it's okay. This is not till death do us part. This is not a problem I really need to solve.
Right.
It's like, you're an attorney. It's who you are.
Right.
If there's a struggle, as you've seen numerous times in your career, you've had to pivot from one area of law to another.
Right.
You don't have a choice to be like, you know what? I think I'm going to go sell timeshares.
Yeah.
Like, that's who you are.
Yeah.
And when you're an entrepreneur, if you're going to make it, it's got to be in your blood.
Yeah.
You're like, I will solve this problem. I will make this work. Whatever it takes, I will make it work. And side hustle.
If this was do or die, they'd find the e-commerce way to sell their merchandise.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I'm going to give you a pushback because I feel like when people go into side hustles, it's not, I want to grow this into a multi-million-dollar company. It's, I want to put $1,000, $2,000 in my pocket.
Okay.
On top of my $7,000, whatever I make for my normal job. So, it's not going to give all the attention.
Yeah.
I think like if they sell their Christmas stuff on Etsy, make $1,000 that month.
That's great.
It's like, that's what I think is a side hustle. I'm not trying to grow that Etsy business into get millions of dollars. I just want $1,000 in my pocket so I can go to buy something else, buy some new clothes. It's they're just in the wrong business of side hustle. A side hustle shouldn't have a location, including in 2025. It should be able to. There's too much invested now. It's
seriously, and certain kinds of businesses can succeed without being someone's all-consuming passion.
Yeah.
But retail stores are not one of them.
I think succeed is different from how you see succeed.
Yeah, that's right.
Their margins are bigger, but it's like, I'm not here to make $10,000 this month. I'm not trying to make this a $60,000 company. I'm trying to I'm trying to make it $12,000.
Yeah.
So I can put $12,000 in my pocket
for the year.
For the year. Yeah. And then I can go buy new clothes. Which I think is okay, but it's going to be harder if you're going into location. I just think they're going about it the wrong way.
Then the question becomes, could I find a way to make $12,000 more in my current job?
Yeah.
Could I put less effort in, moved into management? I don't know what it is he's doing an hour away. But if each of them made $6,000 more in their careers, an extra $500 a month, an extra $100 a week,
would that be more beneficial?
That'd be more beneficial. Trying to
the
find
hour at work instead of the hour.
Point, if they close the store, they can take a pay cut and still end up ahead.
I think there's no doubt the store was not the definition of a side hustle that has too much invested for them.
I think there's a stage when a business becomes a passion, and it has to, in order to get to that serious million-plus business, there's a point where the person becomes obsessed, and people are like, what? Yeah. You have to pour tons of time into it. You have to be willing to take step backs and be like, I'm not giving up. And everybody else is like, Ryan, this looks pretty crazy. I think you should lay off everybody.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I know I can do this. Like, you have to have that kind of brainwash thing going on at some point to blast through the barriers. And if you start with, hey, there's a side, just the word side hustle says, I'm going to be 10% married to this.
Yeah, right.
It's like, no, it's not going to work unless you just 1 in 1,000, get lucky that you're going to, I don't know. It just takes so much passion. To get a deal to go. And a refusal to quit.
Yeah. I think there's a few ways you have to look at it.
Yeah.
And it can't be, if I don't make money this month, I'm going to be $1,000 in the hole.
Yeah, right.
If I don't make, $5,000. That's more of a job. Or that's more.
I prefer the labor intensive trade my hours and sweat for side hustle careers. If I'm going to mow lawns, I'm going to wash cars, I'm going to detail cars. And if I'm not there, I don't go, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just went $2,000.
I didn't lose money. I didn't lose money off this. Instead, I made $500 mowing the lawn this month.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the remote control thing. I'll give you this. My son, he flew to Clearwater in a plane. He brought my daughter and her friend, and they flew in there to go to the beach.
Right.
Even though he's 18, at the FBO, they rent him a Camry. I said, Dad, they rented me a car. I'm 18. If you show up in an airplane, they'll give you a car. And so you just have to leave the keys to the plane, right?
Right.
So he calls me. He says, Dad, this Camry is nice. It's a LE. It's totally basic, but it's so nice. It's peppy and it's brand new.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I drive a Bentley.
Yeah, right.
I'm not impressed by your Camry. You have a Tesla Model 3 Sport, like our Performance, like brand new. He says, Dad, I'm just saying, there's no bad cars in the market anymore.
Okay.
Even a Camry base model is a really nice car.
Yeah.
And I said, I can tell you that there's some cars that would annoy you to death if you drove them, even brand new.
Right.
And he says, Dad, I know you. If you spend 2 hours driving any car, even the cheapest car in the world, you'll be in love with it after 2 hours. And I'm like,
Okay.
You're right. Here's the point. If you pour blood, sweat, and tears into your business, you will fall in love with it. And you'll be willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. If you're going to phone it in and drive an hour to work, your regular job, and you just call mom and say, how'd it go today? Oh, slow? Okay. Your heart's not in it. You're never going to make it.
Right.
You've got to sacrifice more of your own blood, sweat, and tears in that early stage. Once you get into 1 to 3 million, you got to reverse that because you got to separate yourself from the growth pains. But when you just got to fall in love with it.
Yeah.
You can't see some girl online, on the dating app. Hey, listen, let's get to dating. You seem perfect. Let's get married.
Yeah.
Your heart's not in it yet, bro.
Yeah.
There's a reason you got to go to dinner with her.